What's up, Amazon sellers or soon to be Amazon sellers? If you clicked on this video, you're probably looking for help sourcing products, but what's the best method for beginners? I made over $60,000 in profit my first 6 months doing a combination of manual and reverse sourcing. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do both of them to consistently find profitable products and break down the pros and cons of each and tell you which you should use. By the end of this video, I'm going to have saved you tons of time, money, and mistakes and show you exactly how to do manual sourcing, exactly how to do reverse sourcing, break down both, and show you how to get started this week. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm a 25-year-old seven-figure Amazon seller on a mission to help as many of you guys as possible build a side hustle or business of your dreams this year, reselling name brand products on Amazon for a profit. It completely changed my life a couple years ago, and product research is the main driver of success, but most beginners struggle with it, and I don't want that to be you. Let's get right into it. We're going to start out. I'm going to be showing you guys the storefront stalking or reverse sourcing method, which is definitely the most simple method for beginners. It's basically where we use SellerAmp to take a look inside the storefronts of other sellers to go out and take a look and figure out what they're selling and then go out and try to find those products profitable. I get the question all the time, where do you actually start with storefront stalking? All you need is a reseller friendly product. If we take a look at the Keepa on this product, we can see the price is nice and stable and there's a bunch of other sellers on it. Therefore, we know resellers are making money on this product. As I can see, it's currently 30 sellers, but that offer count is nicely trending down. Price is really nice and stable here. So we know sellers are making money on this. So you can just use this or use like a Lego listing or an Under Armour product or an Adidas product, for example, that you can see other resellers making money on as a starting point to go ahead and storefront stock from. I chose this specific item here because I can see it's a good example of something that's selling. The price is nice and stable and the offer count's nicely going up on this right here. And now all we need to do is go ahead and scroll down here. And by the way, if you want a full tutorial of Keepa or SellerAmp, if you're worried about ungating anything, all of those will be linked in the description. This is going to be a full tutorial on those. However, I do cover them on my channel. So all we need to do to go ahead and get these storefronts open, guys, is scroll down here on SellerAmp to the offers, right? Where now we can see all the different people that are selling this product as well as their stock count and their price right here. And now we can see how many reviews they have, which typically correlates to how much money they have. And we want to open up sellers that we know are making lots of money so we can go ahead and take a look at everything they're selling within their storefront, right? So this seller has 900 reviews, so we know they're making lots of money, right? The seller has 4 reviews, probably going to pass on these guys. Sometimes I'll just open up everyone though, right? This seller's got 2,000 reviews. That looks like a great opportunity, right? This seller's got 1,900 reviews. That looks like a great opportunity right here, right? So now we can see opening up all these different sellers here, right? Instantly taking a look inside their storefronts, we can see a bunch of examples of items that are good, right? Good sales ranks, right? We can see all the different brands they carry, all the different categories they carry, right? And we can scroll through here and see all the different low sales rank stuff, right? So that's a nice thing I really like about storefront stalking is that everything you go ahead and take a look at, you already know is good, right? So what I'll do from here, for example, is say we take a look at, as we take a look at these different sellers, we can go ahead and see the exact best products they're selling by just taking a look at the sales ranks right here. So say, for example, this storefront, you can filter into specific brands too, right? Back to school is right around the corner. This seller's got some backpacks specifically. So we can see, right, this product selling well. We can see the rank's a little bit high here, 250, but there's a good chance the sales rank's going to come down here. So we can go ahead and take a look at that. 250K, can open up that. Right, 150K rank right here. Take a look at that, right? And that's what you want to do with storefront stalking is you just want to take a look at all these quick selling products here. Go ahead and open them up, right? Typically, what I'll do is we're kind of looking for storefronts that have profitable products recently. So if you find one winner from a storefront, you're probably going to find other ones here, right? So what I'll do is I'll just go through all my favorite stuff here, right? Open them up, and then go ahead and take a look here. And the cool thing is all these different storefronts here, we can really easily find lots of other products other sellers are making money on, right? And that's the name of the game here, right? So for example, 44K rank right here, that looks cool. We'll go ahead and open up this. Not going to open up this because it's too cheap here. Buy box is $5. No way anyone's making money with that, right? But 25 here, 44K rank, we'll take a look at that. Right here we can see 200 BSR, really, really nice here. Really stable price action as well. Gonna go ahead and open that up as well. Right, seller's got some beauty stuff that's really cheap. Not really gonna worry about that. We can see $5 max cost right here. Gonna go ahead and open that up. Right, we can see $4 cost here. Gonna go ahead and open that up. Right, so now all we need to do is go ahead and Google the product right here, and then we can see where it's carried on Google and go ahead and see if we can track this stuff down profitable, for example. So obviously, if you look up enough stuff, some stuff is going to be good, especially if you factor in coupon codes and the cashback Chrome extensions and holiday sales. We got Memorial Day coming up. Then eventually Father's Day. We got Mother's Day coming up like next week. 4th of July. Like there's going to be opportunities around holidays to get additional stuff discounted. So we can see like this product here, it's looking like this specific size is going for around like $14. So buying it at 14, selling for 14 on Amazon, we would lose about $8 a piece. So not going to be something we want to take a look at specifically here. We can see this product right here, the max cost is $5 specifically here. Taking a look at the Keepa chart, we can see price has been nice and stable. Something like this here, we can see is dominated by the brand. Mega Babe is the brand right here, as we can see on SellerAmp here. And then we can see this seller storefront name here. So something like this, the interesting thing is we can see it's dominated by the brand. Typically, these are the types of products you want to avoid, unfortunately, selling. It can be fine. It doesn't show any IP complaint history. It is a massive red flag, as if you guys are scrolling through different products you see on the offer count. It's humming along, and then it just randomly drops to like 0 or like 1. Right here, this is not one of those cases. But in general, if you're a beginner, avoid selling products that are dominated by the brand. Let's see. $2 right here. We can see, yeah, this one looks like this Beautylish seller's hanging out here. But we can see offer counts nicely trending down and going up and down. So we know this thing's actually selling here. So all we need to do is Google this guy. We can see $12 and $9 right here. We would need it substantially cheaper. Yes, that's definitely not going to work here. Let's see, $45 right here. Keep a nice and stable on this thing too right here as well. Let's see, let's go ahead and plug this in. Glow recipe, okay, interesting. All right, so this is mini size. Let's see, is this mini size as well here? Let's see, so this is 30 milliliters. Let's see, so this is 15 milliliters, okay. So something like this is unfortunately not the correct size, but then this one probably is the correct size, 45 on Kohl's. Even if we use a discounted gift card, well, we'd need this, substantially more on sale for this to work. We need about 50% off. Comparatively, obviously that's not always possible, right? So let's see. Okay, these Nike sneakers here. Let's see. So now this looks good here. So check this out. So we can see offer counts nicely trending down on this product. Price is nicely trending up, right? We can see it's like $66, right? So we want to pick it up in the like mid 30s range, right? So plugging this guy in on Google here, we can see are some potentially cheap stuff. Like for example, this looks good here as well at 37. We'll go ahead and look those up on Amazon. You'll always want to be taking a look in the Google search and seeing if you can find stuff that looks cheap here. For example, we need these a little bit cheaper though. We can take a look at the variations tab here on Keepa though, see if these are any cheaper here. Let's see. Yeah, 102 right here. So I feel like we could pay $50 for those, right? We can see. Yeah, the black and the all white ones are on Finish Line for 50. But it looks like they don't have the black and white ones as well at 50. Let's see. What is this price in bag? Oh, wow, 40. Okay. All right, so this is 40 in bag. So these probably do end up being good here. Let's see. What does this size 11 end up being here? Let's see. So there's no buy box on this listing. That's something a lot of beginners get wrong, is they immediately disqualify stuff that doesn't have a buy box. If you see something that doesn't have a buy box, what the first thing you need to do is go look at the Keepa chart and see if it's still moving, which for this specific product, it's totally still moving. We can see, even though the buy box went away, we can see how there's really no pink line since like mid-March. For example, the offer counts continue to go down and the price hasn't gone down. So we know people are happy on a product like this, right? So for example, we take a look at here, picking this up for $40, right? Lowest price is 94 here, right? Picking this up for 40, right? Even after shipping, sales tax, product cost, everything like that, we're still making $30 profit a piece and a 73% ROI here, right? And the key is that this is a good rank overall. It's a 50K rank. That's for the entire listing though. This specific variation, the way we're going to tell performance of that is taking a look at this specific Keepa chart for this variation, which comes from having your variations tab on Keepa organized the way it should be. I'd recommend pausing this video and moving your columns around so they match mine. I like to be able to filter by buy box price here, by reviews, by lowest price. And then I also like seeing how long a variation's been around, as well as the new offer count graph here, so I can take a look at the performance of this specific variation from the variations tab right here. So that's the first example of winning product. Let's find some more here, guys. Any of those all white ones hanging out up at 100? Yeah, so at 50, that would work. Sometimes I'll even just filter to stuff with no buy box here so we can see. Yeah, like for example, if they have any of those all white ones in smaller sizes here, which they don't. Yeah, so these would be good. 7 and 7.5 there out of stock, going for like 115 and such. and a 14's out of stock too. That would work too. So those are both good, just out of stock. Unfortunately here, it looks like some of these other ones aren't going to work here. Cool. So let's keep rolling here. Let's see, backpacks. So backpacks, I open these up because they're a higher sales rank, but obviously the demand's probably going to get a lot better with back to school coming up. We can see this listing wasn't around to see the demand last back to school, but it probably is good here. We need to pay like 24-ish looking at SellerAmp here to make this good. And we can see, okay, $92, definitely not going to work right there. So we're not going to worry about that. Although it's a good idea to start looking at some backpack listings, because once June rolls around and specifically early July, the demand's going to start to pick up on a lot of these. Same thing goes with like crayons from Walmart primarily, right? And then shoes and clothing, football gear, soccer gear, volleyball gear, etc. There's lots of good opportunity with that stuff here. Let's see. Okay. These backpacks here, I just saw these in the Google search as well. Let's see. So these are $26. If you're seeing something where like it's pretty discounted, you always want to open it up and see if there's an additional discount. We can see at Famous Footwear, there's currently a buy one, get one 50% off on clearance, which takes this down from 26 right here. And what we want to do in that case is you can actually do math within SellerAmp here. So we can do 26, and then we want to go ahead and take off another 25% right here. So that puts us at 19 to 32. That's not quite profitable, about an 8% ROI. However, taking a look here on Keepa, we can see if it's been good over time, which we can see. Yeah, so last back to school, it hit 46 in August. Now, I don't want you to buy this and speculate, right? But this is probably something you add to a back to school spreadsheet. Considering at this buy cost, people made lots of money between like late July all the way through like late October here. So several months people move this at 45, which say this gets up even above like 42 here, right? This hits a 50% ROI. And this is a great opportunity to set what's called a Keepa alert here, guys, where you can set a Keepa alert and put it at 42 or more. And then Keepa just emails you if this hits that target strike price, and now it becomes good. Or if there's another coupon that works with Famous Footwear, you could potentially pay even less, right, and sell it at that similar amount. You'll need to obviously look into that on your own and such, though. Right there. So the key is, right, as we're taking a look at this stuff, you always want to see, okay, are there additional deals we can go ahead and take a look at? Just out of the corner of my eye, I saw these were going for $20 specifically here. I've actually sold some of these in the past. So if we go ahead and take a look at here, these elemental graphic backpacks right here, we'll go ahead and open up this listing. We can see they're going for $44 on Amazon specifically right here. So that's the nice thing, is as you're doing this more and more, guys, you build a muscle memory and you kind of know what you need to pay for different items. So immediately when I saw that at $19, I had a good feeling this was going to be good here. So we can see at $20 specifically here, right, $19.99, plugging this in, we can see into 44, about $10 profit and a 50% ROI. If you're a complete beginner, you want to focus on $3 plus profit per unit, 30% plus ROI, right? And then you just need to verify that the Keepa chart looks good and that the offer count isn't shooting up and that the price isn't shooting down, right? So we'll verify that right now. And that's the nice thing about doing this. You see the compounding effect of time, right? So we can see in this case, price is honestly pretty stable, even though it's going down a little bit. I'm super confident. Just thinking to yourself, paying $20 for a nice Nike backpack is a good situation, right? And the offer count's gone up a little bit, but if we take a look over the long term, we've been profitable here pretty much this product's entire existence. And look at how this demand massively goes up, aka sales rank goes down in August and July, which are coming up right around the corner here, right? So this is another example of nice winning product, and it was found Storefront Stalking, just like that finish line item we found, by taking a look inside people's storefronts, Googling, opening up deals. The white shoe, we ended up Googling. The black one ended up being good. We looked at this one backpack, ended up seeing that this one looked cheap in the Google search, ended up being nice and profitable as well. So always want to keep an eye out and really just overall holistically be looking inside people's storefronts, figuring out what they got that's moving quick, then go ahead and take a look at that stuff. Let's dive into some manual sourcing as well and compare what's better. So now I want to show you guys how to do manual sourcing exactly step by step. Manual sourcing is basically the process of manually going through the sales section of the website when you know a good deal is going on and cross-referencing over to Amazon to see what you can track down profitable. We can see, for example, Shop WSS right now has a 30% off top styles with this code right here. I've bought off Shop WSS a lot in the past, multiple tens of thousands of dollars of profitable inventory. So I know there's good deals on here. So now we can go ahead and take a look. The nice thing is typically you can go ahead and click into the sales section of a specific website and they have it organized in terms of all the products a certain deal works on. So we can see right here, guys, there's currently 4,400 ASINs or 4,400 products that this deal works on that we can see we get an additional 30% off on right here. Personally, I tend to have the best hit rate with men's types of products. So I'm going to go ahead and filter specifically into men's types of products right here. We can see 1,700 products specifically fit into that. And then what I'm also going to do is, because obviously not every brand is good, I'm going to go ahead through the brand filter and I'm going to put in some certain brands in terms of stuff I like to sell and such, like Adidas, Nike, for example. We could do like Converse, some of these other ones. Like as you do more storefront stalking, you learn brands other sellers are carrying, right? So you can go ahead and take a look here. So now we can see for this criteria, there's about 600 products that fit this. What we now want to go through is identifying, basically going through with the 1 to 2 rule, right? So taking a look at stuff where after this 30% code, what could I see selling for double or more on Amazon? Because that's what's going to end up being good. So typically what I like to do for manual sourcing is I'll go through the sales section, open up like 10 or so products, and then get in a rhythm cross-referencing over to Amazon to see what we can track down profitably. And if you do enough of this, there's a good chance you're going to start finding some winners, especially if you've already made money with that site via storefront stalking. So for example, take off 30% from here. Do I think these are going for 100 plus on Amazon? I could potentially see that, right? Because we know we're paying around like 50 bucks, right? Taking a look at these at 100, do I think these could sell for 140 plus on Amazon? I don't, right? Same thing with these hoodies. I don't think there's going to be like 80. These Nike SB shoes, don't really see those being super expensive here. And over time, you're going to build a muscle for what is and what isn't a good product, tracking that stuff down here. But for example, here, see these guys look a little expensive. These at 50, I totally think could be good. These slides here at about 20, I totally think could be good, right? These SBs, I really think those are going to be going for like 90 plus, for example, here. Hirachis, I would love to sell these. I just don't think they're going to be 140, right? Tangents here at 50, I think could totally be cool right here. Air Max 270s, these sell really well. The problem is they're very expensive here, so we're not going to worry about those. We got the grandpa shoes right here as well. That looks a little expensive at like 55. For example, here, see, you build a tolerance over time in terms of tracking the stuff down. Like, for example, these NMDs right here, I actually found profitable on Adidas.com a couple days ago, right? They're just not that, they were just substantially cheaper than they're going to be specifically on WSS, right? So what you're doing with manual sourcing is you basically want to just open up all this stuff and then take a look at, 10-ish items you think could be good and then cross-reference over to Amazon. So for example, these at 20, I totally think could be cool, right? We can see some of these other colors and such right here. Got these Air Max SCs at like 63. Take a look at those, right? And so now we have all these products open that I think could be profitable. And then all we need to do from here, guys, is copy this over and plug them in on Amazon and then go ahead and take a look at these, right? So for example, now we're going to see the Amazon search results that pop up when we look up this product here. We can see we're looking specifically for the all black ones and the black and white ones that we're paying 63 bucks for. So all we need to do is go ahead and open these up. And then what we're going to do is rock and roll down to the variations tab on Keepa and see if we can track down any stuff profitably in here. So we can see we got black and white ones, white and black ones. Let's see. So we got some different colors here. So what I'm primarily looking for, guys, is movement in the offer count right here to verify that a specific variation is selling. It's a question I get all the time. How do you tell what variation is selling best? You take a look at the oscillation of the offer count for that specific variation and the Keepa chart as a whole prior to purchasing it. So let's see. Want these black and white ones? Yeah, so we can see all black ones at 82. We're paying 63 bucks for these. That's not even close to the 1 to 2 rule, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's check out these slides right here. Black and gold Adisage slides right here. Let's see, black and gold Adidas Adisage men's. Okay, so we can see this is an interesting example, guys, here, because we can see there's actually a couple listings for this specific product right here. So whenever you run into a scenario like this, it's really important that you open up several of them so you can go ahead and take a look at the best performing one. This is a massive hack a lot of beginners sleep on, is taking advantage of listings with multiple ASINs here. So let's see, if we go to variations here, want these at 40 plus, we can see, so 36 here, right? So we're picking these up for like 21, right? So 30 minus 30%, right here. So at 30, right here, let's get this out of here. So at 30, take off 30%, right here into 35, 21 and 35 is not quite good. Yeah, just about 72 cents profit. So definitely not going to work. I do like the idea of looking historically and seeing, have we ever made money at this cost? And we can see we totally have at certain points up at 40, right? We're making like $5 a piece. Not quite there after sales tax and such, but definitely close on this product. I am going to go ahead and add a Keepa alert here at, 47 or 45, for example. So if this does hit, then it's $10 profit and a 50% ROI. That's not a bad idea. And that's what I like about Keepa alerts specifically, is that you can place them once and then get the benefit of the value of them for a while here. So that's not good. Definitely close though, specifically here. We'll take a look at this this other one too here. Yeah, this is a 2K rank. So this one absolutely flies here. Amazon's on some of these though. So let's see variations here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, yeah, and if we take a look here, yeah, none of these guys are moving well. Right here, moving where we need them to, and then have the black and gold ones that we wanted. No problem. Let's see. Okay, so we want these Nike Victory 1 slides in this navy color. Let's see what we got here. All right, so let's see. Navy. Let's go ahead and plug this in here. Let's see. Aha. Okay, men's slides here. So we're paying what, 21 bucks? Yeah. Okay, so we're paying like 26-ish, 25. Right? What does this end up being? So 35. Take off 30% right here. So 35, take off 30%. So we can pick these guys up for 24. And remember, guys, I have sales tax and shipping to Amazon already factored in on SellerAmp here. So we're paying 24, right? So if any of these guys are 50 plus, which it's looking like might be the case right here, this is actually going to work, right? So let's see. Let's just go ahead and rock and roll down here. Any of these guys 50 plus, black and red size 13. Do they have that? Let's see. Aha, yeah, okay, check it out. Here we go, guys. Okay, we got a winner. So yeah, 56 bucks. So we're here at 35 on a black and red. So let's see. Yeah, assuming the coupon works on these, it said it worked on the navy ones from the search. I assume it probably holds true on this one as well. And such here, but we can see 35, take off 30% here, right? So 24 and a 56, about 14 bucks profit and a 57% ROI. Not bad whatsoever. What I also like about listings with other colors and sizes is you can go ahead and take a look at the other ones too, because those might be profitable as well. Let's make sure the Keepa chart looks good on this. We can see for this product here, we've been profitable since like early December. So that's like 5 months. Even if we had been profitable for only a month, that tends to be still work out in terms of taking a look at that stuff. So not bad whatsoever here, guys, and probably going to be some other variations that are good too. And are there's any navy ones expensive either? 50 right here. Let's see. Yeah. So something like this is 50 bucks, which is profitable. We just don't have a ton of sales history. Those probably would sell though, honestly, thinking logically to ourselves here. Let's see. Okay. Don't have these white and black ones. This would be good. Yeah. 53 size 12. That's cool too. Okay. And let's see. Yeah. 47 here. So let's see. 24 into 47 here. Let's see. So yeah, 45 in the buy box. Let's see. 35 right here. Take off 30%. Right here, so 24 into 47, not quite beats the 30% ROI criteria, but it is a shoe, so it's going to be a little bit higher return rate. Right here, we can see historically, yeah, so the interesting thing is we actually have a lot of profitable history around 50. If we take a look at like the past month, right here, we can hit the buy box statistics on Keepa to see where the buy box is actually going. Love this feature of Keepa. We can see, yeah, a good amount of the time, probably 45% of the time we're at 48 plus, which puts this in the 35% plus ROI ballpark. There's even some sellers that have gotten sales at 50. So you can see how the market changes on stuff. This item's probably a pass unless it goes back to consistently being 50 plus. However, we got, Memorial Day and Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up. So these deals are going to repeat themselves too. So a couple good variations there. Not all of them are good, obviously. We're here, but I just want to show you guys how much opportunity is available because there's going to be tons of deals coming up with the stuff, guys. And I want to make sure everyone's prepared. So let's see these tangents here. Let's see. Okay, so we're paying what? Yeah, like 48 or so. Let's see. These guys work here. 89. Let's see. So first order of business variations here. Let's see. So yeah, 102 here. Got to make sure these are the right thing though. Let's see. I think these are a little different. Yeah, see how the yeah, okay. So unfortunately, those are the wrong things. So you always want to verify that stuff is the right thing. Would some customers care? Probably not. Would other customers care? Probably, right? So probably want to stay away from something like that. Unfortunately, we'll take a look at these court legacies here as well. Let's see. So we're picking these up for like 48. Let's go ahead and plug these guys in on Amazon. See what we can do here. Aha. So multiple listings once again, guys. So check that out. So we got this one that's at 80, probably variations close. And this one that's at 90, probably variations close as well. Right. So let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. Let's see. So we're paying 70, take off 48. So 70 take off 30%, right? So we can see 49. So we need a 90 plus. Let's see what we can do. So first order of business variations. Let's see what's expensive here. 90 bucks. Aha, check this out. So we can see this is going to be pretty close, right? So we're paying, I think, 48 here into 90. So yeah, 70 bucks times 0.70 here, 69.99 times 0.70, right? So we can see pretty close here, 15 bucks profit, 30% ROI, not quite there for a shoe. However, has it been historically profitable? Aha. Okay. So yeah, guys, massive red flag right here. So if you see this competition going up like this, you definitely want to avoid something like that. However, we can see historically, we have been nice and profitable in like the 94, 95 range on a product like this. So this is something I would absolutely add to my almost good spreadsheet and SellerAmp here to come back and take a look at it in the future here and such. But not going to work on those. We do have this other listing here with a little bit higher sales rank. Let's see. So we got this one. We're paying what, $47.99 here. Let's see. Start picking these boys up for $47.99, up at 90 here. 47.99 here, up at 90, something like that. We can see, yeah, once again, an example where these have been profitable in the past here. Taking a look at this Keepa, right, 94 and such. Not currently good. However, the trend on this product is phenomenal with the offer count going down and the price going up. I totally think this could become good in the future. Would put this on an almost good spreadsheet in SellerAmp, but it is not there. And you can see how, like, when you have context, which comes from Storefront Stalking, you can find a lot of stuff that's close, guys. You know what I mean? Like, and these stuff becomes good over time, right? So looking up these whole bunch of listings here once again, take a look at these, size 8, and we've got the men's ones here. Let's see, so 45 bucks right here, size 8. So we're picking these up for $29.99 here, $29.99, take off 70. Right, buy box, you might have to update that in SellerAmp sometimes, is 44.97 here. So we can see picking this up for 21, selling it for 49 is about a 30% ROI, right? Or sorry, we want 30 times 0.7 here, right? So we can see 10 bucks profit about 45% ROI. That looks good. However, sales rank is high, right? So we need to go ahead here and see, aha. So this is an interesting example, guys, where some people would automatically disqualify this based on sales rank. However, if we take a look at the Keepa chart, we can see we've been nice and profitable over time, right? It's been hanging out there at 44, and it's very FBM friendly too. So we can see right there and see how a lot of the buy box shares FBM sellers right there as well. And there's nice oscillation of the offer count. So this actually is a good product here, right? So like that is profitable, and occasionally sales rank can be misleading. But if we take a look at this Keepa chart without the sales rank, we can see beautiful oscillation in this product here. Right? So that's cool. And let's take a look at this other one here too. Let's see what we got. So yeah. So we only got a couple sizes here. We got, yeah, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's see. We could review filter it too. So let's see. 7, 8, 9, 38. Not quite. That's close at 21 here. Let's see. Size 6. So we want 7, 8, 9 here. Okay. They might not have any of these sizes here. Size 8. Yeah, no. 13. Size 9, 45. Aha. Okay. So offer count's going up on this, as I could see. This is nice and profitable though. Let's see. So we're picking this guy up for about 21 here. Let's see. So this is, yeah, at 46. Once again, very similar margin. We can see the interesting thing is, sure, the sales rank is trending up, but the price is largely stable. Like, people haven't really dropped their price that much, even in like the past 2 weeks here. It's gone from 47 to 46, right? So this is an example of, if we take a look at historically, we've been profitable on this item for pretty much the last year. So this is a very bullish type of buy cost for this item, looking historical on this Keepa chart. And these are the types of bets you typically want to place here. So overall, which one's better between manual and reverse sourcing? Personally, for beginners, I think you should primarily stick to reverse sourcing, because reverse sourcing introduces you to new brands, new sorts of products, and it guarantees that all the stuff you're taking a look at has a low sales rank from using the Storefront stalking feature. It's really easy to waste a ton of time with manual sourcing, just going through random websites. But reverse sourcing introduces you to new websites and new suppliers, which then, once you know they have good leads and you know what a good deal looks like, you can go ahead and do manual sourcing on. So you can see on my channel, I primarily focus on Storefront stalking for beginners. Manual sourcing is more profitable, but it also is more advanced. So use Storefront stalking to get into it and look for a lot of pre-vetted leads, and then go ahead and use manual sourcing to scale. Once you know your favorite websites and your favorite deals, you'll be surprised. The people who scale quick, they buy from a lot less suppliers than you think. And we oftentimes just buy from big retailers that, you're familiar with. Like, I've spent a bunch of money on Dick's Sporting Goods, Shop WSS, Kohl's. It's not really these small niche websites beginners tend to think are the way to go. And so reverse sourcing totally works. Manual sourcing totally works. You should be doing both of them. I also am a huge fan of Keepa Product Finder sourcing as well. And if you're looking for personalized one-on-one access to me and coaching to scale up with online arbitrage, now is a perfect time to get into my coaching program with Memorial Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, July Prime Day, and then back to school coming up on the horizon. So I'll leave a link down below in the description for my coaching program. But basically, if you're looking for me to check every product with me, you don't want to do anything blind, you want all my favorite coupons, tips, tricks, and strategies, 3 group coaching calls a week, a one-on-one live sourcing call with myself. You'll have my personal phone number. We'll jam every single day on this stuff. Check that out. You can see some of the different people we've helped here as well and such. So you can take a look at that if you're interested. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you're looking for more free content, check out my free course right here and my full Ungating tour right here. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.